Hello everyone, it is Barb Techel, and I have a reading for you this week, an animal wisdom reading plus some other cards that I pulled as well for the week of November 3rd. So, as I was thinking about doing this reading, I was thinking about how this year, when you add the numbers together of 2025, is number 9. And number 9 in numerology represents an ending. So this whole year has been about endings. And perhaps you can relate to that in some aspect of your life. And then as we go into 2026, when you add those numbers together, that actually equals 1. And 1 is all about new beginnings. So we do have a full super moon, the beaver moon, coming up this week, which is on Wednesday the 5th. So I had that in mind too as I was putting this reading together, because the full moon is always about letting go of what no longer serves us. It's also endings as well. And the new moon is about new beginnings. And we have a new moon that ends up on December 19th this year. So, as we start to get to this time of year, we're reflecting on the past year. We're thinking about how it is we're going to move into the new year. So that's what I base the questions on. And the first question that I asked is, what stagnant, stuck energy still needs to be let go of? And the deck that I worked with is the Oracle of Seven Energies by Colette-Baron-Reid. And it was interesting when I pulled this first card, and I just want to give a little preface, because the question I asked is, what stagnant, stuck energy needs to be let go of? So Oracle cards, when I work with Oracle cards, it's really about helping us to shift and see things in a positive, helpful, insightful way. And at first when I pulled this card, which is very positive, it didn't seem to fit with what stagnant energy do we still need to let go of. But as you'll see, as I'll share with you how this unfolds. So the card is Sacred Reverence. What a beautiful card. Look at all the light coming in. You can see a key here and the heart above it. And it's just as it's going up into the cosmos and connecting with spirit. I just love, it just seems to light up, this card does. But at first, like I said, it didn't fit with the what stagnant, stuck energy do we need to release. So how I feel this card is actually helping us is, this is the place we want to get to, is the sacred reverence, right? So it's challenging us to start to see situations not so surface level, but to help us to go deeper and underneath the surface. And reverence is all about deep witnessing, respect, and awe. And it's interesting, if you remember last week, one of the cards I pulled, which was an inner child card, was also about awe. And really helping us to get back to that place, when we come into the world as this little being, and I'm really been thinking about this a lot lately too, because my niece just had her third baby, and she's absolutely adorable, and I just think about how she's so closely connected to spirit yet. None of societal or the outside world has gotten to her yet. And hopefully that isn't the way it's going to be as we are moving into these new ways of being, this new earth. And that's definitely what I wish for her, and I wish for any new baby and any kids today. But I was just struck at the word awe came up again, because in looking in the guidebook for Oracle of the Seven Energies, it says awe for the truth that spirit is everywhere. So I feel the stagnant, stuck energy that we're being asked to really let go of, and what we're being asked to step into is remembering our connection to spirit, God, source, universe, cosmos, however it fits for you, to really step more deeply into that. And I know for myself, that is what I'm really, really being with a lot lately as well. So it's also, I'm just looking here at my notes, it's also about seeing our wounds and our frustrating challenges, seeing them from a bigger perspective. that they were here to help us to learn and to grow and to evolve, and to really step into knowing that we aren't alone and that we are divinely connected to something bigger than us. And when you look at this card, if we let go of that stagnant, stuck energy, isn't this the most beautiful energy for us to begin to step into? I'm sure many of you already are, but to be, to move more and more into that space that we've lost connection with, that we've lost our way about. That is the key. That is the key, is allowing more light to come into our life. And when I show you the next card, you'll see how this fits so perfectly with this. But it's really about expanding our hearts, not letting our wounds and our challenges weigh us down, and to really, again, believing that we are connected. We are connected to something bigger than ourselves. So, yeah, absolutely love that card for that. I wasn't sure at first. I thought, okay, how is this working here? So the next question that I worked with is, what new energy awaits us for 2026? And we can already begin to step into that. Maybe you're already feeling those energies. I think we do anticipate the new year. We anticipate what the new year can bring. And we're also looking at what it is we can let go of, what we don't want to bring with us into the new year. So what new energy awaits us in the new year? That is a 1, which is all about new beginnings. So the new energy, let me just look at my notes again. As we understand sacred reverence, really going into this deep witnessing energy, what awaits us in the new year is spirit of gratitude. And right away, my focus was on the cup. And look at what is going to blossom out of that cup. But how we can understand that we indeed can fill our cup with joy by practicing gratitude. And it's reminding me, I go back and forth. I have a gratitude journal. I haven't been writing in it lately. And I think this is a reminder for me as well, to just go back and list, 3 to 5 things each day that I'm grateful for. I will say, though, oftentimes on my morning walks, I am practicing gratitude, and in my head I'm saying, oh, I'm grateful this, grateful for that. So in a way, I am practicing it. But perhaps it's something you want to step more into also as we go into this new year. So for new beginnings, just remembering to be grateful what we really do have, and how many blessings we do have in our lives. So again, this card I really think is speaking to the more that we can connect within and really feel the blessings and the gratitude we do have in our life, and to remember that that spirit walks beside us all the time, the more that we can awaken to the truth of who we all really are. And underneath all the frustrating challenges and all the wounding and all the disappointments and all the challenges, we are love. We each are love. So then I pulled a card from the animal realm, and I just want to back up a bit. I was going to include this and I forgot, but I think this is important too. So this deck of cards is separated into the 6 different energies, and both the cards that I pulled come from the energy number 6, which is all about light. Isn't that awesome? So we're stepping more into the light, and actually we are light beings. So we're stepping more into our light. We're bringing more of that energy into our physical selves. And as it says, light is intuition, vision, imagination, presence, knowing, perception, and mental states. So the animal wisdom card to go with this message for the week, and our super full moon that we have on Wednesday, is kangaroo and honor. I actually got really emotional when I pulled these cards off camera to get ready for the reading today. And this is about taking a leap forward. I mean, look at the kangaroo. She is looking out. I see her as a she. Maybe it's a he. I don't know. But I see kangaroo as looking out onto the horizon. And you've also got the little arrows here. And she's so ready to move forward. She's ready to let go of those things that just weighed her down, that no longer serve her. and really step into this new beginning, into this new year, which we can begin to do now by doing that important inner work, letting go of those burdens that we no longer need to carry, that were probably really never ours to carry anyways. We were here to clear that. We are here to clear that. I don't know, I'm just hearing time marches on also, because she's holding a little stopwatch as well. So time marches on, and there's no better time than today to begin to let go of those old energies that you know. I'm sure you know. I'm sure you can feel them. I know I do at times too, where I'll be saying to myself, Barb, let that go. Let it go. Just let it go. And just honor yourself. Honor your journey. Be proud of who you are. And continue to take those steps forward to living with more gratitude and bringing more joy into your life. So I hope that reading was helpful, and I hope you have a great week. Enjoy the super full moon. Yay! And I will see you again next week. Take good care, everybody. Bye-bye.